Hello, I'm Nadia Spearman and I'm doing my final playing Fortnite. Right now we're in the lobby. I have to wait for all of my teammates to ready up before the game will begin. We're playing Zero Build Mode Battle Royale. For my midterm I did say I would be playing ranked mode, but since it is disabled right now, I will be playing the traditional Zero Build Battle Royale. I prefer Zero Build over the build mode because it gets difficult for me to build and shoot, and I prefer just having to shoot at my opponents. And then I'm playing squads because I prefer to play in a team of 4 and be playing against fewer teams of 4 rather than play against smaller teams and there be many more teams. So for customizable features, you can go over to your locker and you can change your skin. So here are some of the saved characters I have down here. But I'm choosing to play as Dusty because Dusty is one of my first and favorite skins. And you can also customize your back bling, your pickaxe, your aura, your contrail, your glider, and then there's also some emotes you can customize. And you tend to get these from the Battle Pass, which is, I'd say, unique to this game, where you can use stars that you get from playing, and you can collect different items, and you can collect these coins, which are the in-game currency. So if you pay for the Battle Pass once, you'll get enough of the in-game currency to get the Battle Pass again. So I'd say that's one of the unique features of this game, and one of the reasons I really like to play it. So without further ado, I'm going to ready up and get into this play. Alright, so here I just wait a few seconds until we load into the actual match. I get to pick my daily quest on the left. On the bottom left of the screen is my health and shield bar. And in the bottom right of my screen is my inventory. So as you see, I have 5 inventory slots, and then all the way to the left I have my pickaxe. And I can also go up, look at my in-game currency. So for this, I would like to select... Oh, I forgot they changed the quest system, so you don't choose any more. Those are just the 3 you have for the day. And the top left are my teammates' health. So we can choose where we're going to drop and select it, and all of our teammates will see where we drop. I'm going to go to Red Eye Rig as my teammate picked, so I'm also going to mark over there to make it easy for me to see it. I'm going to thank the bus driver, and I'm going to jump off the bus. This deploys my glider, which is one of the things on this game that's customizable. I picked this glider because I like how it matches my back bling, and now I'm going to glide down to Red Eye Rig. Currently my health bar is full because the game just started, but the shield bar does start completely empty, so I'm going to have to find a way to fill my shield bar. And I'm going to collect ammo. I typically collect any ammo that I see on the ground because it's always better to have it than not to have it. And when I start out, I will pick up the first gun I see just in case an enemy appears, but then I'll get more specific with the weapons I would choose. Right now I have an Iron Warrior combat assault rifle, and I have a shockwave grenade. The shockwave grenades, when you throw them at an opponent, it causes them to bounce farther away from you, which is sometimes useful, but it's not one of my preferred weapons. Now in this game you can take fall damage, so I'm trying to make sure that I do not fall from a high height. Now I can open this chest. It has a Hunter's DMR. It has a scope so that I can shoot from farther. I like to organize my weapon slots. I'll drop this pistol because it's a common weapon. And I'll pick up some bandages just in case I take any damage later. Alright, I'm still on the hunt for shield. So let us see if I can find some. I'm gonna leave that AI, that bot alone because I'm not trying to get attacked by this AI before I even have full shield. I'm gonna continue to collect some ammo. Alright. I just picked up some Nitro Splash, which is gonna give me a little bit more speed, and it's not gonna take any damage from my stamina bar that you see in the bottom left on fire. And I'm just gonna continue to run, see if I can find some shield. I'm really just on the hunt for shield right now. Let us see, let us see. Also, we just happened to land in a place where there weren't many enemies, so we're in less of a rush to find things, but sometimes you land and there will be a lot of enemies and you'll just have to fight. Alright, I'm gonna take the shield mushrooms. They don't do much for your shield, but as you can see on the bottom left, they did get my shield up to 10. Oh, and my teammate just marked the ground to let me know that they have some shield for me, and that is a shield type where you can spray it up and it'll spray everyone in the surrounding area. Thank you. Typically I play with the same squad, occasionally a few variations, but most of the time we will help each other out if somebody needs shield or health, or we tend to know each other's favorite weapons. I have played with squads before where sometimes you can be on completely different sides of the map and it's less collaborative, but I think we have more of a collaborative playstyle. Now, as you can tell, this game is a third-person shooter, which means you can see the character, but you are behind them. It isn't third person. Once my teammates are ready, I say we should travel and see if we can find some opponents. My teammate is marking a car, so I can presume that we should be following and going to said car. And I am running. See, one of the reasons that one nitro item I had earlier is so useful, because at times like this, my stamina is constantly running down, and then I can only run at a significantly slower pace. Alright, and now I just got in the car. Now, this season does have a focus on cars, so this car has an it has an upgrade on it where there is a weapon. So right now I just got, and now I'm manning the weapon. Now I'm on the back of it. I could shoot at opponents if there were any opponents currently nearby. So right now we're just cruising along. Now I do have an accessibility setting on that will show me what direction sound is coming from, and then at the top there is a compass, so it's showing me that the gunshots are popping up northwest. So now we're heading in that direction, seeing if we can get in on the action and eliminate some of our opponents. It's looking like there's quite a few opponents over here, seeing the array of gunshots. So I'm going to try to shoot them with the turret. Now that one enemy has gone down, they will not be completely eliminated until their entire team goes down. Once their entire team goes down, then they are no longer able to be revived. Alright, I just knocked down that other opponent. I'm reloading my gun. I'm going to switch to this gun, this EMR, because it is a rare gun and a more long-range gun, although I am a bit close to be using a long-range gun after all. But I still eliminated the opponent, so no biggie, doesn't matter. I'm following the direction to see where the gunshots come from. Looks like the gunshots are coming from west, so I'm going to head in that direction. My teammates are right behind me. All of us are doing a good job. At the top right under the map, you can see my kill count. I have eliminated 2 opponents, and my team has eliminated 4 opponents. I'm hiding in this bush for just 1 second, making sure my guns are reloaded, which they are. Perfect. Alright, now I'm using the zip line to go across towards my opponent. Towards my teammates and my opponents as well. Let's see. If I can see my opponents across there. They are a little bit too far for me to get with this scope. So I'll get in this car with my teammates. Oop, looking like there are opponents northwest, so I'm going to try to use my scope to attack them. Might be easier for me to shoot them outside the moving car. And I'm missing quite a few times, but that's alright. Still doing alright. First time playing in weeks, so occasionally I might miss, but we got this. See, this enemy's trying to jump so to make it harder for me to shoot them, which is somewhat effective, but I was still able to shoot them. I can carry a downed opponent. It's like a way of taunting, but if I throw them off here, they should take fall damage. Nope, they're still alive. Alright. Alright, well they're dead now. I'm gonna pick up their Stealthy Spotter Tactical Assault Rifle. It's blue, meaning it's a rare weapon and it's a stronger weapon. And I'm going to travel up this hill and attack these opponents up here. This gun has a thermal scope on it, making me able to detect weapons through solid objects that I would otherwise not be able to see them behind. I'm taking a little bit of damage. Alright. Now, these bandages can only be used if your health is under 75%, and right now it's at 89, so I can't use it to fill up my health. So, while looking for opponents, I'll still be looking for shield to replenish my shield and health to replenish my health. Over here there's a small shield potion, but that can only get me up to 50%, so I'm not going to bother picking it up, but I will pick up this med kit that my teammate marked so that I can replenish my health. And then I'm going to get in this car. Alright, Mark team, where do you think we should go? Alrighty, now I'm heading towards this yellow mark that my teammate marked. You can push in left analog stick to get a boost. The car has received a major update for this season, so now all cars can boost, you can honk, and there is also a radio that you can turn on. Alright, and I'm coming up on the location that my teammates marked. And I just took damage because I jumped out of the moving vehicle from a high height. That's okay. Eliminated one more enemy. Now we know they still have another teammate that's alive because they went down. They didn't completely vanish or die, so we know they at least have one more teammate that's up. Because once again, you will only die if you will instantly die if all of your other teammates are dead, because there's no chance of them being able to pick you back up. That was just for fun. Sometimes it's fun to throw shockwave grenades at your teammates. Alright, I'm going to pick up the shield potion, which will give me 50 shield, and it'll fill up my shield bar. Right now, as you can see underneath the map, it's showing that we have 49 opponents left. Or there are 49 people left in this match, my apologies. If I push in on this button on my controller, I can look at the map larger. It also shows that there are 15 squads left and 49 players left, meaning there's 14 other squads and 45 other players. One unique feature of this game that I have not yet mentioned is the storm. So as you can see looking at my map, the purple is the storm, and that white circle you see is the region that the storm will reach. And that timer, it says storm 4, damage 1 damage per second. So if I'm in the purple on this map, it will give me 1 damage to my health per second. And as there are more storms, they do more damage. Right now, there's 50 seconds until the storm shrinks to reach that white circle. Once it reaches that white circle, another white circle will be placed within it, and you essentially move into the white circles to avoid taking storm damage. That will Right now I'm double tapping left on the D-pad to mark the enemy for my teammates. I just knocked down this one enemy. Trying to finish him off. Finished. Let's find his other teammates because we know he still has other teammates because, once again, he just went down. He didn't completely vanish. That guy went down. Sometimes it's also nice to use this strategy where you'll attack other players that are already attacking each other, because then it's easier. They're not paying much attention to you, they're paying attention to each other, and they're simultaneously taking damage. You can see that teammate had no other players that were alive, so they instantly vanished rather than just falling down to the ground and being able to be picked back up. Alrighty. Now, looking for the rest of these enemies over here, you can see the footsteps, so I know the direction that the enemies are in. Goes down on the finish him. Reload. When I'm getting closer, I'm going to switch to my assault rifle. If I'm farther, I'll stick to my DMR. Oh, and here is a purple tri-beam laser rifle. If it's purple, that means it's epic level. Never used this weapon before. I don't know if I'll use it much this round. And I'm going to head in from the storm into that white circle to avoid taking storm damage. Yeah, I'll pick up the nitro. The nitro fists are new to this season. They help with mobility. Each season they update a lot of the map, and they update a lot of the weapons so that there's something new for you to look forward to every few months when they change it up. And so this I can use to move pretty far, pretty fast, and I can also use it as a weapon. Just looking around for a second to see if there's any health around here, but it's looking like most of the things have are. Ooh, my teammate just marked a health pack. I don't know if someone else is gonna grab it. Ooh, it looks like there's health. So I'm going to grab a health pack, and I'm going to take that. In the corner, you'll see my teammate just marked a safe. You can press square, and you will unlock the safe. Depending on how many people are holding the button, it'll unlock faster, but it will give you some gold. Now, there are two forms of currency in the game. Earlier, I told you about V-Bucks, which you use outside of the individual game, and you can use it to buy skins, where you would otherwise use real money. Now, in the actual game, there's a different kind of currency, which is just gold, which you can find laying around. You'll collect it after you kill opponents. You see it in safes, and you can use it in vending machines or when you find NPC players, and they can give you weapons, give you items. So it's nice to collect gold in the game when you see it. But it is different than the V-Bucks from outside of the game. Oops. Alright, see my teammates are up there, they just engaged in battle. I'm heading up right behind them. Running through this portal is going to give me a bit of a speed boost. Now I'm going to attack. dead. So this means we're fighting 2 teams over here. At least. Alright, I head this way. My teammate over here. Okay. Now this team is completely dead as well. It seems like there's one more team in the area, but I'm not 100% sure where they are. Currently, there's 10 players. I have 11 kills, my team has 32, and it's looking like there's only 2 other squads left, 3 squads in total. Now this car right here also has an upgrade. It has a grenade launcher turret. So it'll be similar to the other one I was showing earlier, but it can shoot grenades. We can see that there's gunshots happening southeast. If we take the car in, we could, but that would make a lot of noise and it would alert our enemies to us, so we're trying to be a little stealthy. I wouldn't say we're using a complete stealth approach, but we're not trying to announce our location. Now we are heading a little bit out of the storm circle, but right now the bigger concern is attacking our enemy players, and we still have a little bit of time before the storm comes in. That player has been eliminated. Now there's only one other squad. They're both full squads. 4 against 4. I can see one's down, so right now it'll be 4 against 3. 2 are down. Looks like only 2 are still up. Victory Royale. That means you won, and you get to emote on your fallen enemies. Now you can see the XP I gained from that battle. We're allowed to ready up, report a player, or we can return to the lobby. And here you can see I had 13 kills, my one teammate had 12, another had 9, and another had 3. And that was all. Thank you.